Why everyone hates Wendy Ortiz. Video by Novelty. Let's get it cracking.
For his own advantage.
Yeah, that's what he did with the subs.
That's what I'm saying.
And Wendy Ortiz has recently been under a lot of hot water, and it's not even because of anything she's doing in particular, but more of her cult-like fan base that a bunch of people are apparently afraid of. Crazy enough, she isn't even a veteran when it comes to streaming, at least on Twitch. A lot of people from the WRL community probably found her out due to DDG, and unfortunately for her, it seems like the person that brought her into here is also going to be somebody that's
buffering is
her
crazy.
downfall, with her most recent fallout literally
Buffering
being
is crazy. Buffering is crazy. Can you fucking behave yourself right now, bro? Why the fuck is this shit buffering? Who the fuck is Wendy? Wendy is some chick DDG put on. He don't want to claim that he put her on, but he put her on, bro. And he did a music video with her where they kissed or whatever. I just found that out today. And yeah, they're supposed to be friends. Did the whole in too deep love show thing with her. They were coupled, and then they stopped being coupled, and then after that situation, she started saying he's fake or whatever, and now he don't fuck with her. Game is game. I know, bro. This nigga DDG is a demon. Cause tell me why. That's literally how he runs his game. Like, he'd be like, "Oh, we just friends." And next thing you know, he invited you to do a music video with him. He invited you to do a music video with him, and next thing you know, kissing you or smacking. Like, he literally did that shit with Zoe Spencer. Bro, I swear to God, I thought Zoe Spencer was a dude. She damn near acting like a dude. But this nigga, that nigga, he brought the feminine out of her. I don't even know how. I don't know how he did that. But that shit was crazy. Might even have to watch that video just for you, just so you can Google Frosty, just for you.
Him taking a jab at her audience, saying that they're going to be the reason she's not going to be able to get any collabs. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who even is Wendy Ortiz for anyone that's unaware, and why are so many people hating on her but also fearing her all at the same time?
That girl's fan base.
That girl's?
All right.
What?
It's just insane.
That girl is just mad she didn't win. Ooh. And then earlier she was like, oh, TikTok's trying to pin us against each other. That's you.
If you want to skip around at any point, timestamps below in the description and in the comments section. Wendy Ortiz, as I said earlier, is not a veteran to streaming, but actually pretty new, at least for most people in the WRL community, where she got her start before streaming on places like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, where she boasts a huge following of over 4.1 million people. With that big of a following, you expect to see her doing collabs like crazy, but not really in live streaming until DDG came along, where for me personally, it was the first time I ever saw her in this new era of content creation, that being live streaming. And this also introduced a new fan base, and not only Wendy, but also a new fan base to live streaming, and that fan base could not get enough of what they were seeing. It seemed like Wendy and DDG clips were flying out like crazy, and they were all doing numbers.
Do you care that you're short?
That's good.
I get to that.
How much deeper can it get?
What you mean by that? But this is, let me see.
I like ugly cute guys. Like they're ugly, but it's cute.
Like a
Kind
pug.
of like you.
I'm ugly.
If you ask me, she was a pretty good live streamer. Even without being with DDG, when she had her solo moments, she was still funny and pulling a consistent viewership, not even just on Twitch, but on TikTok live when she was going out and doing these things. It seemed like this was going to be a amazing avenue for her as a creator and just a fresh new step into her journey. Unfortunately for Wendy, the good times would not last forever, as hardship had to come. That was in the form of drama and beef with a lot of live streamers. It just seemed like once she stepped in the realm of Twitch, a bunch of people wanted to start beefing with her, one of those being the king of Twitch that eventually left, Aiden Ross.
I'm not holding back on Wendy. We are going to go crazy on Wendy for what she said about Tory Lanez. My brother really got stabbed 14 times, bro. I don't around when it comes to like that. So Wendy, I got something for you. Don't even worry about it. You and your fat.
She already fucked up calling that. What the hell did she say about Tory Lanez? How could you? Bro, he got stabbed multiple, 14 times. What's the 24? One of the two. That you talking crazy about, bro? See, you already messed up, man, because there's hella people on the Tory on on the Tory side, man. Even DDG probably should have felt the type of way, but I guess you're not just gonna completely disregard someone because they have an opinion about someone that you like they don't like someone you like, and people have different opinions. I guess that's not fully valid as to not to fuck with someone. But if you do decide to not fuck with someone for that reason, I still think you're valid. I don't think anyone can tell you if that's such a problem for you, bro, then go ahead. Cut them off. See, that's what Aiden is doing in this situation.
Toward the fans can't do. They don't scare me, bro. I don't give a full, bro. This streaming you're doing, do you not understand? I'm the Don. Call it cringe, call however you want. This is my.
For her first known streamer beef to be with Aiden Ross, out of all people, is pretty insane. Especially since the most gripes people have with her is that her community is really toxic. So for her first notable person she had an ordeal with being Aiden, whose community is known for being one of the most toxic communities on any platform, is pretty ironic. And it all started purely because of what happened with Tory Lanez when he unfortunately got stabbed. And her response to it was just that she doesn't feel like anybody should feel bad for Tory Lanez. He's just not someone you should feel bad for.
I don't think Tori is like someone you can feel bad for.
Well, I'm just saying, it's sad that it happened to somebody. That it shouldn't happen to anybody, to be honest.
Aiden Ross, seeing a clip of her saying that, got pretty upset and genuinely said he was going to go back and forth with her and slide for his man's Tory because they were actually good friends. Yet it didn't seem like Wendy even cared, because later on a live stream she would speak about Aiden Ross again, literally comparing their fans to each other because he's known for having a toxic community, where she would make the first ever mention from any beef that I've seen, at least in the streamer community, of her fans actually being pretty.
How do you pull up? How do you start streaming fresh? Start streaming on Twitch fresh out of nowhere, and the first person you decide to have a problem with is Aiden Ross, bro. Are you cooked? Are you stupid? You might be a dumb motherfucker, but I don't know. That's insane. Carry on.
Toxic and very supportive of her regardless of what's happening, and basically saying that no matter how bad your fans could be, hers are 10 times worse.
And I will not be speaking about I don't want to say his name, Aiden Ross, because that's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to get everybody's attention, and it's not working out for him. Like, he's literally just crazy, actually. And I don't care if his fans are crazy. My fans are crazier. Fandom versus fandom, bitch. And we're winning. We're like actually winning. And they're trying to say, okay, let me shut up. That they exposed my address and my social security number. So weird, guys. I think he's actually like genuinely, I believe he is misogynistic. Like, I genuinely believe like he hates women so bad. Dochi. Me. And he's a Trump supporter.
While I know this isn't the main beef a lot of you clicked on this video for, I just wanted to show this as a little bit of context. Later on, this beef would end up getting squashed, with Wendy and Aiden Ross actually making up and saying that they are both pretty cool people outside of streaming. But I just wanted to use this as an example to show that Wendy Ortiz is aware of her fan base. So at any point in time, if you see a clip or I show something, she talks about her fans
she
not
realized
being a certain
like,
way, or might act a
I
little
better
oblivious.
not be fucking up with Aiden Ross. She knew. She didn't know, bro. Someone in our team told her, you better apologize or you better fix the situation with Aiden Ross. But I imagine she did. The way she went about it wasn't. She's not gonna put herself like down trying to please the nigga, but you know, she probably even try to still one up him somehow. Now people can be spiteful and shit, but yeah. She knew better. That's why she squashed that beef real quick.
Is very much aware of how her fans can act and the power she truly has, like most content creators are, regardless of how they might act or feel. Now in this situation, she was obviously overtly being attacked by the AR loyals, to the point of literally talking about getting doxxed, having fear for her life because of the private information they shared. It would make sense why her fans would go out of the way to defend her in this situation. While in her most recent controversy with Blackboy Max's Into Deep show appearance, it seems like a lot of her fans were attacking a bunch of people, and it felt like it was for no apparent reason.
But niggas voted for just say for that. Yep.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, you can.
Why is Krishan up here?
It was so fucked up, man. I didn't like it, but I was like, I didn't know anything about this Wendy chick at all when I saw it. But I was like, okay, it sounds like they had some kind of beef prior, and like the Wendy chick is just scared that Krishan's gonna do something to her, so she's like, I don't want that. Please get out of my way. Blah blah. But while finding out like, oh, she just has problems with different girls, and now she's trying to just control everybody to, oh, I don't fuck this person, get this person out of here. Like, you're not that special. And Rashawn was coming, she was even pleading like, yo, I'm here, I'm not trying to do none of that, I'm just trying to have a good time, you know, good publicity, good videos, you know, good entertainment. And she, you know, Krishan go entertain, man. Like, as crazy as she is and stuff, bro, like Krishan's gonna entertain. So it was real messed up, bro. She came all the way too. It's like, wow, you're really gonna kick her out. She came all the way. She would probably been way more entertaining than Wendy, bro. Like, Wendy was boring the entire time. Let's just be fucking honest. That shit was boring. DDG got tired of it. That's why he switched out. Ben, first night, Ben like, fuck this, bro. Give me Jordan. I'm out. Like, everybody switched out. The only person that stepped up was D-Loop. And I still don't even understand how they won, but they won somehow. Like, maybe her fan base does have like some power or something. I don't know. But she was ridiculous, man. She was boring as hell, bro. Krishan would have been better entertainment wise. But what do I know?
I'm confused. Is there a problem with her? Like,
There is a problem with her being here.
I told you. Nigga, that nigga cap, nigga.
y'all got
Fucking white kid.
y'all got
That's
smoke?
Well, that's just weird.
No, but I'm saying like what? So there's actually other girls here too. There's mad
No,
girls.
of course I know.
So like, do y'all got like smoke?
Well, on the internet, yes.
Okay, so let me talk to you real quick. Can you talk to
weird.
us?
For anyone that's unaware of what Into Deep is, Playboy Max's show, quick
I'm
little
aware.
rundown. This is a love show that Playboy Max has done before, and this is actually the second version of it. He brings in a couple of guys and girls, most of them being streamers, and basically has them all picked to be a couple, fighting amongst each other to see who can win a cash prize. Pretty simple stuff, and actually really good content. But one part of it is bringing in a new girl on some of the nights, and that new girl today happened to be Krishan Rock. Unfortunately, Wendy Ortiz actually had a problem with her over the internet, so when she heard that she was showing up, she actually felt like she was being set up by Playboy Max and went to confront him, which you saw in that clip right there. But it wasn't just her being upset, it was also her fan base, because when this clip made its rounds on Twitter and TikTok, a lot of the comments was Whoa Nation, that being her fans, going crazy and scolding Playboy Max for apparently setting her up and using Wendy for views. Wendy needs to stay around her expanded crowd. Those other people were like playing with her too much. The look on his face when she first said something that he knew, because a normal person would have been like, oh, she wants to be on the show, not looking around. He's trying to act like he don't know. He was trying to cash in on Krishan whooping Wendy. Wendy says she's scared of her. I don't know.
That's an insane reach. The fact that this is what you look like is scary. Like, why are you tapped in on Wendy's business? You look like a grandma, and that looks like your son. And if you are dating, that's also scary. But besides that, go eat some. Go do a picnic. Go have a picnic or something. Man. Go meet your grandparents. Like, go meet your family. What are you doing on the internet watching Wendy Ortiz and Into Deep? Talk about trying to cash in on Wendy. No, he's not. He did not know. He did not know. And also, again, like Krishan said, it was like last minute, blah, blah. They were just talking. It was like, yo, pull up, bro. It's probably be entertaining for content. And she came all the way. I don't know why Krishan would want to fight someone who has said she's scared of her. Exactly. Krishan was not coming there to fight. Is there a possibility Krishan would have still fought? Maybe. Yes. That is a possibility. Yeah. It is possible. I'm not gonna lie. So, to that extent, I feel like, yeah, you could just kick her out, but still, man, just knowing the background of Wendy and stuff, it seems like Krishan's anger back then wasn't even unprovoked. I still know the truth though, but like I don't know. We'll see if it ever comes out or if I ever decide to dive deep on that.
Why Krishan would want to fight someone who said she's scared of her. And this conversation right here sums up how most people probably feel about the situation. The most delusional things I've ever seen in my life. I feel like Max knows Wendy's whole lore. I didn't even know they had beef. Laughing emoji. He's chronically online. There's no way he didn't know. He went missing for 2 months. This event is his comeback. You can't tell me he didn't know though. He obviously knows Wendy has clout right now, and it's not like he didn't do any research.
I did not know about any things you had going on.
Yeah.
With Krishan, I was made aware.
He's not researching. He's not researching Wendy Ortiz, bro. He invited about 10 to 15 lit ass niggas, bro. You think he's thinking, oh, let me find out the deep dive on Wendy Ortiz? All I know, all you know is, oh, she fucking with DDG. All right, let me bring her in here. Oh, he fucking knows. Stop acting like she's some fucking A-list celeb all of a sudden, bro. Like he above that. Clearly, he been past that level. Reach it.
Me on stream. Talk.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
I don't know Mac, but I know you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I know he wouldn't set me up like that. I think just in the moment, I heard she was here, and then I was like doing like.
Go emote only. Go emote only. Emote only.
I was thinking about like, oh, Alabama said bad baby's pulling up, and I was like, wait, Krishan Rock is here, so I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I got mad. Obviously, I'm sorry. I came over here. I told you, and I think it was just like.
It's all good. I completely understand.
Moment.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
You feel me? You felt like it was some weird, funny business going on. That's why I wanted to situate it, because I didn't want you to feel like that. Because I fuck with you. You cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
You done nothing but show me love. You feel me? Want to keep everything smooth.
All good.
He didn't know? Please. He lying and a narcissist. He knew what he was doing. She's so naive.
Yo, this is really a toxic ass community, bro. Because it's, oh my god, bro. Everything is, you're either a narcissist, you are, or you're controlling, or you're, oh my god. Hey, but damn, she bad though. Huh. Nina. I see what DDG was saying before in the other stream. Like, yo, y'all can talk shit about me. I want to see your faces too, so I can be happy. Please, happily talk shit. Show me what you look like so I can.
I think y'all get the point now. These fans are pretty delusional, and I want to spin back to that little convo show with her and the 5-star member, being that she said because Playboy Max is chronically online that he would know about the Wendy Ortiz and Krishan beef, when as someone who was literally chronically online for their job, I had no idea that was a thing. There are some people that are truly that delusional that
I didn't even understand know who this Wendy Ortiz girl really was until
when generally that's not the case. I don't want to say it's just her fan base, but it's kind of unfortunate when you go into any collab she's has, any conversation or something like this where it's just a small misunderstanding of someone not knowing something and then immediately getting it cleared up, yet it's still an issue for her fans. Don't get me wrong, I don't feel like it's all unjustified, because some of the hate that her fans give to other people makes a lot of sense, especially in situations where they are talking bad about her, which is something that also happened on Max's Into Deep show with a specific contestant called Raya, who seemed a little upset after Wendy Ortiz along with D-Lu actually won the competition.
I'm not gonna say anything negative, but it is a little obvious that that girl's fan base is just insane. We experienced it yesterday, so I feel like we low-key won, to be honest. Like, him.
Yeah, her winning was
Yes,
ridiculous,
this
bro.
just sounds
that
like a
made
jealous
no
girl upset
sense.
she didn't win, and that's the vibe that almost anybody got from this. Wendy viewer, FaZe viewer, random person who might have caught the stream, or even saw the TikTok clip. And because of this hate, obviously people who are actually ride or dies for Wendy are gonna be upset that you're throwing shade at her over a small competition. Well, it's not actually that small because it had a cash prize, but still over something that didn't seem that big. And when they actually ended up seeing this clip, they sent it over to Wendy herself, who ended up reacting to it in a pretty tamed way. Anybody else I would expect to crash out, especially when this person has been showing fake love to you. All of a sudden it seems like they're hating on you for no real reason.
That girl's fan base.
That girl's?
Alright.
What?
is just insane.
That girl is just mad she didn't win. Ooh. And then earlier she was like, oh, TikTok's trying to pin us against each other. Bitch, that's you. And then did you show her where she was like, congrats? Did you show her?
Yeah, but that's fake.
Showing
though.
fake love and then hitting on somebody is very odd and weird. And it's not surprising to me that her fan base, after seeing those clips and her initial...
I ain't gonna lie, that's some fake shit right here. That's some fake shit. You gotta hold you accountable. That's that was some fake shit. But the fan base is crazy. I don't even know to what extent how crazy it can get, but if they out here canceling people all up and down and shit, that's pretty crazy.
Fake reaction to Wendy winning that they would go and want to send hate. Now, I don't ever think that's the real answer because you disagree with somebody or because somebody sneak this is your favorite content creator. Still is very odd, but I could at least understand from their POV that is genuine hate and weird behavior, so they want to go out of their way to try and defend Wendy, which makes sense. A lot of her fan base is down to defend her no matter what she does and genuinely only wants the best for her, but it could be to her downfall. And in situations like that, yes, it can be justifiable, but when it comes to someone she was genuinely close with and who basically put her on the map for Twitch streaming, being DDG, it gets pretty odd, especially when her fans and even Wendy start showing hate towards him. And it all started off something that was meant to be a joke in the first place.
God. What did he just say? He just said vote for you. He use it for his own advantage.
Yeah, that's what he did with the subs.
That's what I'm saying. And did he not?
Obviously a simple joke, just saying that, yeah, Wendy was only used on DD stream for subs, when we all know that's not true. They generally made some good content together and seemed like they were having a good time, but outside of being parasocial and trying to infiltrate my own feelings into their vibes or clips, DDG is a well-known rapper, streamer, and YouTuber. And not to glaze him, but I'm pretty sure he's doing well off when it comes to money, along with Wendy has an amazing following on Twitch along with TikTok. I don't think they need each other when it comes to any type of content thing. This is obviously just meant to be a joke because DDG actually ended up picking her first night, but then left her when he had found somebody different. So she's just playing on that, being like, hey, yeah, he only picked her for the subs and was just using her for views. Nothing that should be taken that serious. Yet it seemed like both fan bases were actually upset about this. Wendy's because they felt like she was telling the truth. Obviously they didn't see it as a joke and were actually attacking DDG along with his com, saying that it's obvious that DDG just wants to use her for subs like everybody else does, basically putting Max under the bus and any other content creator with throwing any type of shade. While on the other hand, DDG's community was very off-put by that joke, literally saying that's not the case, pointing out what I said, that DDG wouldn't need to use her for subs.
That's what he did with the subs.
That's what I'm saying. And
y'all gotta understand, bro. When niggas is streaming, okay, listen, and then y'all be getting mad at me because I be telling y'all what's real. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when niggas is streaming, bro, y'all can't take everything serious or to heart, okay? I've said shit, everybody say shit. That's how you make the shit go. At the end of the day, bro, everybody and they mama know, Wendy know, I don't have to use her for shiznagas.
Man, he didn't even
a thing.
So like he didn't even take what she said seriously. This was, I remember the first day when he came back from all this, he was like, there's no sly shit she just did. Like, bro, it's her community trying to make shit up right now, trying to put shit in her head. He's like, oh, Wendy, you cool. Her community, though, you need to chill. That's what he was saying. And then the next day she come out saying some shit that he fake or whatever. And then you text her, she leaves him undelivered, bro. She leaves him on scene. He did not like that. His pride was hurt. He ain't never been left on scene in years. So he like, oh, you got me fucked up. You blocked. He said, you blocked. Get the fuck out. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's pride, bro. That pride. Pride is a terrible, terrible thing. But I would do the same thing. I would do this. That's the same thing. You blocked. You got me fucked up. Who do you think you are? I don't care how childish this is, bro. You got me messed up. Nah, true. I'll still give it some days. I'll give it some days. Allow you to sit on it, think about it. I'll give it like a week. If you're still tripping after a week, you got me fucked up. Then you're blocked. That's how I roll. I'll give you time. I give you time to think about your life decisions. Think about your life. Think about what life would be without me. And if you think you're gonna be fine without me, you never gonna have me in your life again. That's it. Never again. Zero contact. Fuck you. Fuck your dad. Fuck your mom. Fuck your family. Fuck everybody. We done. That's me though. I'll give you time.
Y'all should know that. I'm sure she knows that. Bro, 90% of my money, even when I went to Japan, comes from ads. You can't watch my stream without catching an ad, bro.
This was from DDG's most recent stream where he tried to clear the air and explain everything that was going down, just informing his chat and her community that he actually doesn't need her for subs, and that's not even where he makes the majority of his money. But even outside of that, it's pretty odd that people would jump to that conclusion. And again, yes, I'm putting this on both DDG's chat along with hers. If he personally did not take this as shade and just saw it as a funny joke on stream, then there's no reason that his community should be going out of their way to take offense on his behalf. That's pretty weird. But also, people on Wendy's side in her community were going very hard in all types of comment sections, going hard in all types of places to the point where DDG felt like he had to talk about it. Not only to help Wendy, but also to inform her community that they are ruining her chances of getting bigger because of the way they are treating people. And it showed a lot from Max's Into Deep segments.
Specifically talk to Woshin right now. What y'all doing is, bro, y'all making people scared of Wendy. When y'all getting these comments and y'all saying all this crazy shit, like, and y'all not understanding, this shit's fake, guys. Like, you gotta understand, no, Wendy's not actually dating D-Lou. Okay, it's a show. You think niggas is really acting like this in real life? It's a show. When y'all try to make that crossover from real life, from and content and fucking entertainment, that's where y'all fuck up at as a fan base. And what y'all doing, y'all putting her in a pickle where y'all making motherfuckers scared to even fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making niggas not want to fuck with her. All this bullying y'all doing to girls, all this bullying y'all doing to niggas that she collabing with. Y'all fucking her up, bro, in the long run, because collaborations is how you win. A motherfucker be scared to collab with her. They don't give, it's not about numbers. It's not about none of that shit. It's about building a community.
DDG is definitely right in this scenario, and specifically talking broadly, imagine you're a content creator that wants to collab with Wendy. You open up Twitter to see that Wendy's entire fan base is attacking Black Boy Max because he didn't know one detail about her. Imagine seeing that as another content creator that might want to collab with her. Now do you do a bunch of research so you're informed about her? Now do you sit back and just not do the collab at all? Because what if you say the wrong thing or bring up something that they might not like? Now you're consistently getting attacked. Now I wouldn't say it's on the level of certain other fan bases. People just saying mean things to you in your comment section is actually pretty tame for what they could possibly be doing, but still would cause a lot of people to not want to do any types of streams.
I feel like D Green would have actually done a better deep dive into this. He's just more top 10.
That shouldn't be the case. Unfortunately for her, she actually does feed into her fan base, which I feel like is a pretty big no-no when it comes to having a fan base that people already regard as toxic. Specifically in this instance with DDG, that apparently has them unfollowing each other and literally breaking off connections. Because after these clips went out, she ended up going on her IG story and saying they love how supportive my people are until it no longer benefits them. Anyway, thank you guys for everything. Now in that clip,
that's the one where she was referring to DDG, or maybe not just DDG, but that's the one that got DDG like, yo, take this down. This is not what it is. Blah blah blah. And she was like, "You're not my dad. You're not my daddy. Why the fuck would I listen to you?" Scene.
As DDG is definitely throwing shade at her fan base, not even Wendy as a creator. He didn't say anything bad about her and literally talked about how he wanted her to do well. Yet it just seems like she's breaking off a connection with him because of how her fans are acting, which she can't really control, but at the same time could at least condemn their actions. And this caused him to later go on Twitter and reply to her saying, "Nah, that IG story sneak diss is crazy." Laughing emoji. Y'all was right. I was tripping. fan. Now, maybe it's just that I don't understand why this would break somebody up, purely because he's talking about her fan base being toxic. At no point in time did you even hear anybody I put up in this video outside of like Aiden Ross say that they have a problem with Wendy. It was mainly her fan base every single time. Even with the riot situation, they were talking about her fans, not Wendy as a person, throwing shade at her, calling her bad, calling her a fake, calling her anything. It's purely her fans. And it seems like she is enabling her fans, not only allowing them to do it, but basically encouraging them to do it. And we get that actual insight from Silky, who was,
to be fair, it's like she feels like she owes it to her fans because they are kind of what, because in her mind, these are the people that brought me to where I am today. So I can, the last thing she wants to do is switch up on her fans, the people that actually support her, the people that allow her to live this lifestyle, basically. And obviously I don't understand it by experience, because you know I haven't got that kind of fan base yet, but we're working on it. But I just remember hearing people like content creators talk about it, like Young Don, like he said, still, I think other content creators just said stuff about it, you can't live trying to please your audience all the time. Like, of course you can give them like little stuff here and there, little requests that they have, try to listen to them, ask for their opinions and stuff, but it's not their show, it's yours. You run shit. They're here to follow you. They're here because they're your followers. So you lead the situation. You lead. You tell them what's up. They don't tell you what's up. Type of thing.
It's like you could really see that somebody is heavily influenced by it. Cause like Wendy, yo, bro, I literally sat there and spoke to Wendy, right? And she seemed like a normal person, right? She is a normal person. And she goes on TikTok, she looks at her comments, she looks at her shit, and she's like, nah, that's true, that's right. Nah, that was happening. Bro, these are people that's not living in your world, Wendy. Like, you gotta have a realization. These are people that's not living in your world, Wendy. They are living through you, and they think that every single emotion that you're supposed to have is because of how they're feeling at home, my nigga. That shit is corny.
Don't get me wrong, every fan base imaginable, no matter how pure or nice it might be, is going to have a toxic side. And I feel like it's up to the creators of that fan base, specifically when you talk about content creation, to make sure that they don't control them at all. Because once you see as a fan that you can get under this content creator skin, or that you can get them to move and feel how you feel, you're gonna basically continuously do that. Because it doesn't matter how much the fans might hate you doing something, at the end of the day, you're the content creator. You can collab with whoever you want, you can do it whatever you want. But if you're just getting enabled by your fans and you just do whatever they want to do and you feel however they want to feel, then their toxicity is only going to grow more and you're doing nothing to stop it. And that's what I feel like is happening with Wendy right here. Yes, her fans could be on the more toxic side, but as long as she didn't enable them or allow them to continue to grow this type of toxicity and feel like it was okay, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal, because every fan base is toxic in some way. It's just how the content creator enables them and allows them to do that toxicity. And throughout all this time, maybe I just didn't find it, but I didn't see any clips of her outright telling her fans not to do or attack certain people. I'm pretty sure they might be there. Personally, I couldn't find them. Maybe that's just on me, bad journalism, I don't know. But overall, I feel like Wendy just has to have a sit down with not only her fan base, but anybody they have attacked or felt like they have had controversy with, and explain to them that this is not real life. Content creation is fake. It's entertainment, and some things that get said and some things that happen should not be taken that seriously. But at the end of the day, that's just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do that would be the comment section down below, because this video was unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like, and if you enjoy content like this, then maybe consider subscribing, because I post like this every single week and never miss out on a single upload. If you hit that bell icon, because you'll be notified the millisecond a video goes live. But that's enough for me. I'll miss you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Your video, man. But yeah, no, that was a great video. Wendy, I don't know what she's on, but yeah, I think she does need to take control of her audience, because it seems like they're building this resume and this notoriety of being toxic and problematic, and that's just not going to be good for her business wise. Moving forward, she needs to have a hold on that. But if she continues to just enable them because she thinks she owes them everything, it might actually lead to her downfall. It might. But let's see. Let's hope she actually grows a spine and decides to put her foot down and fix all this mess she's making, bro. Because she's losing good people around her, big people around her who could only elevate her. Like, you don't want to lose DDG, man. Like, not for any reason other, like, he's a help. He helped you out a lot, and he's still always thinking about helping you. You don't want to lose someone like that, man, because you're just gonna be surrounding yourself with more and more fake people. You don't want to do that. Listen to him. He's a vet. He's been doing this for a while. Yeah, man, people just get to a certain point and they start feeling like they can do whatever the fuck they want. That's sad. That's sad. That's not how it goes. That is not how it goes at all. But yeah, man. W video, good reaction. I liked it.